Twilight questions, or shooting questions, or film or TV questions, whatever. Yes?
Did you get to
And Edward, yeah, absolutely. So the question was, did I get to work with Rob and Kristen? And I did. We shot Breaking Dawn at the same time. Breaking Dawn 1 and Breaking Dawn 2 were shot at the same time. And so we spent 3 months in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And then we spent another month in Vancouver, British Columbia. And so we were pretty much, have you all seen the film? Not all of you. Yes? Yes? Somebody no spoilers. But we spent, basically, if you know the snowy field scene, we spent most of our time filming that big, epic final encounter. And so we were with Rob and Kristen pretty much every day. It was the entire cast every day. And we had a lot of really wonderful fight coordinators that we worked with. We did all the stuntmen from all of the Bourne Identity movies. If you like that franchise at all, or if you even know Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh yeah.
That's we were working with all of those stuntmen. So it was great. And you look so powerful. I mean, you can, it doesn't matter if you're coordinated or not. I had taken a lot of dance classes, so I thought I had a leg up. But when you're working with such accomplished stuntmen, it really doesn't matter, because you go to just, you go to even pretend to punch them and then do a backflip and you look really strong. So it doesn't matter as much. But it was really, really great training. We're doing it really, 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 really fast. You're learning combinations. The stuntman will say, all right, this is going to be a 6-point fight, and they'll be there, right? You punch this guy, he does a backflip, you kick him in the stomach, you block this punch, somebody slides in, you cut off their head, and then you kick that guy in the stomach. And you're like, okay. And then you film it, and they're like, great, now you go over there, and then you do a totally different one, and we would do that all day. So, yes. Sorry, that was a long-winded answer. Just so you know. Any other questions? About anything?
Yeah, like how did you even talk about getting into Twilight? I mean, I read that you were in Manistee.
Yep, I grew up in Manistee. And have any of you been to the Ramsdale Theater? Absolutely. My first play I ever saw, this guy was in, and a little responsible for me being in it. The Ramsdale Theater is where I grew up and just did shows and started doing. And then I went to Interlochen. Have you guys ever been to Interlochen or seen shows at Interlochen? I went to the camp, and do you know Josh Groban at all? I went to camp with Josh Groban when he was just like the scrawny pipsqueak guy with just a good voice. And like super, super skinny. And then went to high school there, and then finally went to University of Michigan and just started acting, and went to New York. Did a lot of plays. I thought I would just do musical theater is what I wanted to do. And then my agent just started submitting me for more TV and film, and so that's the way that happened. But Twilight happened for a couple of reasons. Have any of you seen the movie Dreamgirls? I did a really small role in the movie Dreamgirls with the director Bill Condon. Bill Condon directed Twilight. So Breaking Dawn Part 1 and Part 2. So I knew the director for one. Second of all, the casting director for Dreamgirls also cast Breaking Dawn. Also, that casting director is my neighbor.
Oh, nice.
And so for years since I've been in LA, I babysat for her just for she went out to dinner. I'm like, oh, watch your kid, So she told me she was casting Breaking Dawn, and I didn't think anything of it. I'd seen the franchise. I knew the franchise. I'd seen all the movies, and she called my agent to have me audition. And so it was very incestuous, and she was able to, since I knew her, we had such a good relationship, and then I had a previous relationship with the director, and all the ducks kind of fell in a row for me because we had a previous working relationship, and I didn't mess it up the first time. So I was able to do something bigger, which was good.
Just it's good to know people